The Chaos Hordes have arrived. Hey, how's it going? My name is jackiefishhh and welcome back to another laboratory battle on Total War Warhammer 2. Today we have a battle truly worthy of the end times as over 10,000 Chaos Elites move forward to take out Kolfrans and his band of empires numbering 16,000 men. So we do have just over 27,000 soldiers here ready to do and die on the battlefield. I'm also going to be using the Spectator mod as well as Steel Faith Overhaul, so I basically can just give the AI complete control of my army and we can sit back and just watch the glory unfold. I did want to, however, quickly run through a few of the really cool units that I've got in the Chaos army, and we can also see the Kolfrans' Empire army as well, as they have some cool Knights Panther units and other stuff that has been added in Steel Faith Overhaul. I also love how in the background of the battle map there's a goddamn huge ass sword there. So for the Chaos Forces we have the Chaos Marauders, then we have the Forsaken behind them, and the Forsaken I believe only have 400 men in their unit, whereas like the Marauders have 600, which is pretty goddamn crazy. We also have the Chaos Warriors back here as well, kind of the standard infantry. We also have the Chosen Khorne Berserkers. These dudes are just going to pack a punch, and there's 200 of them. The Guardians of the Dark Prince's Desire, obviously Sinesh's. We then have Nurgle's Plague Infantry. And then finally we do have the Aspiring Champions of Zinj. I believe these are Zinj, but I'm not actually 100% sure. It looks like they kind of are, but maybe they're not. And if that is the case, I guess Zinch was not here for this battle. We also have some Chosen. We obviously have Giants. We have Hell Cannons. We have, you know, heavy Chaos Cavalry. I just kind of decided to bring everything I could to make this battle interesting. We have the Chaos Halberd Warriors right over here on the flanks as well. So overall, this should just be an absolute insane battle. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click play. We're going to go ahead and pause it. We're then going to go ahead and press Shift F10. Which is going to give my entire army over to the AI. The AI is going to do some funky stuff with it as it tries to reform it. You'll see it move almost immediately. Yeah, so it's going to try and, or maybe not, maybe it's just going to charge. No, it's going to reform weirdly, but that's fine with me. Whilst that army is reforming, we can take a look at Kolfrans' Empire Force as the artillery rounds actually already start off. Kolfrans is a savage, giving the Chaos Forces no time to prepare. And in Steel Faith Overhaul, the Chaos Forces are ridiculously OP, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this one pans out as Kolfrans is above his many halberdier units. So, oh my god, we have 700 men unit in the halberd unit. We also have the Karauber Greatsword unit, a nice little regiment of renown there in Steel Faith. We also have some of Sigmar's Disciples. I love this hammer infantry. We then have more of the Greatswords, the Hellstorm rocket batteries. As we just look at, I mean, just look at this. There are just ranks upon ranks of humans ready to fight and die. And I can also make these battles a bit bigger if you guys want to see bigger battles, as we have more Empire Swordsmen. We have some of the Teuton Guard right there. As we go back to the kind of, I guess, the additional front line, we have a pretty gnarly line of handgunners, which are going to be opening up on the Chaos Warriors. We then, as we go further back, and more swordsmen, we have some of the Knights Panther. I love this unit right here. Just looking very, very cool. I love their huge axes. That's going to be a nice little line of Knights Panther. We have a lot more swordsmen. Where are all the great swords? I gave him a ton of great swords, which will be cool to see. We also have some of the Wolfkin units, which is very awesome. So there's just some really, really cool units going off here. The Hell Cannons actually do open up as well now, firing back. We have a steam tank. The steam tank looks goddamn huge. Oh, I must have left on the enlarged hero one. Oh, but the unity scaling must be up there. The steam tank should not be that big, so apologies for that if that kills any of the immersion. We also have another unit of Altdorf Company of Honors. Again, these guys looking very, very cool. So let's just start this battle. We'll get it underway, even though the battle has kind of already kicked off, as Chaos is just throwing forward all their forces. And I think this is going to be the main thing for Chaos, is getting their soldiers engaged. Because once their units get in, like, kind of stuck into this battle, that's going to be when the Chaos really do shine. I'm also just waiting to see when this gun line opens up, as we have cannons, we have a rifleman. It's going to be bloody beautiful. And I mean, they're getting close enough that the Forsaken, that these handgunners should start shooting, because if they don't, you know, this is a large portion of them. And here we go. Make ready. Take aim. No, fire. Are they firing? They need to unleash because the Chaos Hordes are so close. Oh, they're actually going to be pulling back. Oh, that's such a shame. They should have at least tried to get one volley off from the gunners, but they are going to be breaking back. And that's just going to leave these cannons to be overwhelmed. Are they not on fire at will? The Forsaken are going to have an absolute field day. Yeah, I've left the NC scaling far too high because look how goddamn big Archean is. I guess he is the ever-chosen after all. That's not even actually him. That's just a normal Chaos Warrior, actually. The Forsaken, though, are going to be clashing into the battle lines, fighting over the cannons. I mean, this is one of the reasons why the laboratory is so cool, because you just get these huge battles. And I mean, if we zoom out for a second, oh, the Knights Panther go flying in, sending these guys into the dark abyss, and then the hell cannons come in trying to answer. Because I mean, one of the things which is just amazing, I mean, just look at this battle right now. This is what the laboratory mode is all about right here. 27,000 units all maneuvering around the battlefield. And that's kind of why I wish we had bigger battlefields, because then you get more, you know, intense engagements like this, and you can actually have like laboratory battles where you actually have maneuvering. Like, you know, one day Total War is going to be like this, where having 27,000 soldiers on the field of battle isn't that crazy, as we do have the Giant flying his way into the engagement as well, just sending away these poor Empire artillery crews. And also some great swords. I mean, they're going to be struggling to take care of this bad boy right here. He is having a field day. But the great swords and swordsmen are charging in for the Empire. Where is Cole Franz as well? We also have quite a few mages I managed to stick around the battlefield because I wanted to keep it very interesting. You can see them fighting hard. There you go. There's Archeon turning up to the fight. So the Knights Panther try and get out of that battle. They're going to be struggling. The Hell Cannons are still shooting. I guess that's one of the advantages of the Chaos being the attackers, is a lot of their artillery constantly gets to shoot. I did spend a little bit more money with the Empire, as we do have this is silly. Sorry that this is kind of annoying. But we do have a Warrior Priest as well, and his Bard Warhorse just running through. Going to be causing havoc in the back line, as the Nurgle Warriors are currently fighting against the Knights Panther. Trying to cut these guys down, inflict them with plague, and they're doing a good job of it. They are slaughtering the Knights Panther as we speak. The infantry fights is just brutal, though, as more of the Chaos Warriors just rip through. And as I said, this is where the Chaos Warriors really shine right here, when they have just the huge advantage of quality, whereas the Empire do outnumber them by about 6,000 men. But the thing is, a lot of these gunners just aren't shooting either, so because the gunners aren't shooting, it's really, you know, causing them a few problems. These Giants are just able to do so much damage. I mean, look at this right now, as the Chaos Warriors fight off against the Empire swords. That is just insane. Not one side giving any quarter right now. The Forsaken mixed in with the Chaos Warriors doing very good. The artillery positions being completely overwhelmed. Where's Cole Franz as well? I want to see where Cole is. Where are you at, my dude? Where are you at? I can barely even see him, but it does look like the entire right flank has been absolutely crushed. Cole Franz is in the center here somewhere, trying to rally the men. Let's go and do a little bit of slow-mo as well now whilst we're here. Yeah, Cole Franz is up here again, looking ridiculous because I've enlarged them by mistake. Definitely did not mean to leave that on. I think when I was doing it, maybe... yeah, I don't know when I last did this to leave this on. But as we can see, it doesn't really pan out too well. We also have the artillery crews back here as well. The Hell Cannons just working overtime right now, shooting away. And I really wish that you could add in proper siege maps as well. Obviously, they'd be really messed up, but I don't know. I would just love to see a laboratory siege map. But you'd have to make it so big. Yeah, I wouldn't care, you know, having... because I've managed to push the laboratory up to 70,000 units, and I think you can just search my channel if you want to look for more for that battle. But it was laggy as well, but not horrendously laggy. But yeah, I managed to push up to 70,000 soldiers with the new Tomb Kings DLC, which was insane. And it was laggy, don't get me wrong, but on slow-mo it kind of ran pretty decently. Like, we had a lot of spells where it just ran fine in slow-mo. The hell cannons continue to come in. So yeah, I'm just really excited to see what continues going on. Oh my god, as well. Yeah, oh my lord, the blood and gore is horrific as the hell cannons come in. But this unit of right here has done an amazing job at keeping the Chaos Warriors at bay. I just think that right flank has been so devastated by the Chaos Warriors that they're just going to, you know, win the day. But yeah, this unit of infantry right here has done great against the Marauders and the Forsaken. Yeah, there's like hardly anyone left. We've got the Dragon Ogres right here as well, fighting away against the Knights Panthers. The Steam Tank is still fighting on, and there are still some, actually no, I take that back, there's some remnants of, there's actually quite a lot of Empire soldiers still left on this left-hand side. Great swords, halberds, push for Chaos back, boys. And as we can see, the balance of power is in favour of Chaos, with the Empire going, oh my god, Chaos have only lost 6,000 men.
Don't give them an inch.
No, yeah, okay, sorry, Chaos have lost 4,000, whereas the Empire have lost 6,500, almost 7,000 soldiers. But it is in favour of the Chaos right now, as their Knights go ahead and continue to move back. I think this battle is going to still be going down for some time. Oh, is this the Zinch Warriors right here? Or are these just Forsaken? The Guardians, oh yeah, so these are the Zinch Warriors. No, these are Slanesh, sorry. Bathing in the blood of their enemies. They are up against Sigma's Chosen, one of my favourite regiments of renown for the Empire. I love the green shields on this infantry unit. And we also have the Altdorf Company of Heroes as well. However, the Chaos Warrior Cavalry are going to come flying into the side. And if they can break through the battle lines, which is exactly what they're doing, that's going to send a bunch of these Empire soldiers flying. I mean, these cavalry charges can just be so effective because of the sheer scale of them. I'm going to have to do a massive cavalry battle, like where we just have an entire army of Bretonia and we just try and break the ranks in the laboratory. Like, we have to do the Battle of Pelennor Fields, right? Let me know in the comments right now if you want to see that, and obviously drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. But yeah, we're going to have to do Battle of Pelennor Fields, I don't know, like 50,000, not that's probably a bit crazy. I don't know, like 30,000 orc, you know, warriors up against a cavalry army led by Leoncoeur himself. I think that would be pretty goddamn insane and very exciting to watch. Just seeing the cavalry charging. And again, we'll give it all to the AI as well and let the AI fight it out, because it just allows us to watch these battles. Because I never really like to play the battles myself and save the replay in the laboratory, because then I kind of know what's going to happen and it kills the enjoyment. And I think it's also really fun seeing these, seeing the AI just fighting itself anyway. I mean, it's just Empire soldiers from all you can see right now. It's actually crazy. And that's only like, this is only like such a small part of the battlefield as well. Does it like they are reforming by sending in more and more infantry? The great swords pushing around this right flank, trying to get themselves stuck in, wrap this up. I mean, the thing is though, like a lot of these Chaos Warriors are going to be losing, say, to the great swords. And it really comes down to what the AI decides to do and what, like, because either side could win. I wanted to make the battle really close. So then it's just really up to the AI to decide what units fight what units, and that ends up, you know, deciding the battle rather than me obviously just easily destroying the AI and, you know, picking the best engagements. I want to leave it to the AI, you know, create a really close battle and then give the AI the opportunity so either side could win. This artillery barrages. Cole France need to dispatch some infantry to go and deal with them, because at the moment they're definitely getting a lot of kills. Cole France himself leading the men forward, trying to reclaim this left flank. I mean, look at the bodies as well. I mean, just, oh my god, the scale of this battle is just awesome. If you guys have any good ideas for custom maps that would work really well in the laboratory, or something you really want to see in the laboratory, do let me know. I think I'm 100% going to do that Battle of Pelennor Fields type thing. I think that'd be cool. So the center has been completely broken by Chaos. They have ripped through the Empire center. Only a few gunners do remain. Archeon is doing some pretty gnarly damage there. The right flank and the left flank are still here. However, we do have some of the aspiring champions here, fighting up against the Altdorf Company of Heroes, or Honors, can't remember what one it is. But the constant hammer and anvil from the infantry is just proving far too much. More of the Slanesh warriors moving in as well, coming into the side of the Empire flanks. Steam Tank is still dueling Oh wait, God, it looks so ridiculous being this high. And the Dragon Ogre is going to be... I mean, the steam tank is actually really healthy right now, surprisingly. The last remnants, like the last of the Empire soldiers over here who are holding, are basically surrounded in what, as Cole Franz says, a ring of steel. We can see their forces here. We also actually have a line of gunners back here, and this line of gunners might not look like it's going to do a lot, but there's still 129 of them in a unit, so if they, I was going to say if they can form up, they'll do great, but as we can see, we have a unit of Chosen here charging forward. The Empire have actually almost taken out this giant, though. Cole Franz is kind of getting low, but still holding. I mean, balance of power is in favor, but it's still very, very close. The Chaos Forces are down to 3,000 men. Like, I know the Empire are down to not many either, but who knows? Cole Franz could pull this one out of the bag. Also, this is awesome technology as well. I know I mentioned this quite a lot in these videos, but you know, we have 27,000 soldiers on the field of battle, and it's run pretty goddamn well. Like, I'm definitely impressed with how, you know, how the performance is. More Chaos Infantry turning up, and this is all the infantry from the center, and that's going to be the Chosen. I imagine that's why these Chaos Warriors did so well in the center, and why the Empire center broke, is because they had a lot of their elite units in the center looking to smash the Empire defense, whereas the Empire had a lot more of their stronger greatswords over on each of the flanks, whereas the Chaos Warriors had them in the center. I also feel like as well the Empire artillery just didn't get enough time to shoot. So if maybe the Empire artillery could fire a little bit more, then maybe they stood a chance, but I mean, it's not looking good. Cole Franz is going to have to do something very special. I also... Oh, wow! He's finally sent some cavalry. I mean, it's a little bit late, Cole Franz, but you have sent the Royal Altdorf infantry forward, and they are in lance formation as well. The Hell Cannons. How many kills are these guys on? 400? Is that it? And this one's only on 400 as well? Oh, no, it's this one right here. That one's almost on 1,000, which is pretty good. That's like, what? 1/17 of the Empire forces they've killed. But yeah, the Altdorf... Demigriffs are going to be doing some good damage there. How's the right flank looking? Oh, it's looking like it's going down. I mean, the steam tank is still holding. Actually, I say that, but the Empire have actually won over here with the help of the steam tank. The Empire have rallied the men, and they've actually managed to make some good ground here, fighting some of the, you know, the sons of the last plague. Like, these are not easy warriors just to defeat back, but they have proven their worth. Can Cole Franz rally them? I mean, he doesn't have a lot of men left, but who's to say he can't win here? I mean, it's not like Chaos have a lot. They have a lot of Chosen left, which I guess is going to be really, you know, influential. But all it takes is some good placement by the AI. If this side can... I think maybe the Empire... Yeah, the Empire is far too split up now, actually, thinking about it. They're being completely surrounded here. Wow, how epic is that? Archeon as well, just doing so much damage. The Giant has been killed, though. But now the Chosen are pouring in, and even the Greatswords are having to try and fall back. Yeah, the Empire's time is up here, I think. They definitely put up a very, very valiant show, because in Steel Faith Overhaul, they make Chaos really, really strong. Much like they should be. Obviously, Chaos, I feel like Chaos in the base game are a little bit meh. Mainly because they're probably doing Chaos in the final game, so because of that, I don't think Chaos are going to be as strong as they are until we hit the final installment of Warhammer 3, which, you know, is going to be the end. Well, we don't know, they haven't announced it yet, but I think everyone assumes it's going to be the end times with like the Chaos factions, with the Chaos Dwarfs, the Ogre Kingdom, and just having all of them kind of like end time scenarios, which I really hope they properly get in the kind of like everyone versus Chaos and kind of Skaven, because Skaven are dicks in the end times. But like, I really hope you kind of get that feeling of like betrayal and you know, alliances coming together. You know, even if we are the Empire, and even though we are the vampire counts, we have a greater enemy. You know, even though we are the dwarfs and orcs, we do come together to try and, you know, make our last stand against the greater evil who look to literally end the world. That's one of the things I really like. I know the end times is quite poorly written overall, or that's what a lot of people say. But I really like the idea of just everyone coming together, even though Manfred is an absolute dick as well. Like, I just love the idea of, like, all of this betrayal, all these character arcs coming together, people interacting with each other who maybe wouldn't have interacted. Also, how fucking strong Tetris is as well. He's an absolute beast, and this game does not do him justice in the slightest. Tetris and Tetris and Nagash are just really good. I mean, you kind of expect that of Nagash because he's like obviously some ghostly goddamn figure, but you know, Tetris does not get done justice in this game for how good he actually is. And from reading all of his lore, he's like one of my favorite characters in the end times for sure. The Empire just routing. The Empire have been broken. The gods have abandoned you. Has Cole Franz been slain? Is Cole Franz still alive? Yeah, Cole Franz is still alive, but he's getting beaten up right now by a giant. And I can't imagine his HP has got much left. Yeah, only 5k HP, which is not a lot. And I think he's going to end up routing. It looks like the Empire have been beaten. I mean, they've done a good job. They've almost defeated Chaos. Like, it's not like I have many men left. I just have heroes and some chosen left. I think if the Empire had a couple more men, they could, or maybe, no, not even that. I think if the Empire used their artillery more effectively and had their gunners shooting in the back lines from the beginning to kill these giants, I think they would have won this. So what, God, a pat on my back to me for putting together such a close battle. Yeah, the fact that the steam tank's kind of going down as well. This right flank, though, is held for a long time.
As we draw breath, they will die.
Like, the left flank here has done a lot more than I anticipated it doing. Because it's got the steam tank here, granted, but even the infantry held for a pretty long time. So, massive hats off to them. The right flank itself as well has been completely smashed. Only a few infantry left remaining. Yeah, even the Royal Altdorf dudes have been routed. Archeon as well, barely a scratch on him in this battle. So what's even left? Oh, we have a few infantry lines right here. I don't know why these guys have decided to come back. You guys are better off fleeing for your lives. Not that you would make it very far. By the comet! Rally the men! They're going in. I mean, whilst Cole Franz still gives his breath, they're going to be trying to fight. Unfortunately, though, it is not going to be enough.
Very well. The gods agree.
Yes, they do indeed. What a wonderful, wonderful fight. The steam tank still remaining, Cole Franz still remaining, but I think it's safe to say that the Chaos Warriors have won this battle in a pretty gnarly fashion. I mean, Cole Franz, though, is putting up one hell of a fight along with his warrior priest here. Churning away, he's almost killed this giant and also the dragon ogres. I mean, Cole Franz is actually still alive. He's going to get surrounded, though, by the chosen right here, the chosen Khorne berserkers, who I imagine will just finish him off. And there you go, Cole Franz fleeing for his life back to Altdorf, looking to survive and remain alive. And then it's just this steam tank as well. And this is going to be a pretty big loss to the Empire, losing this steam tank. So if you guys want me to do another battle, I believe there is a map on the outside of Altdorf itself, where it's a field map, but it's in Altdorf. You can see Altdorf in the background. So maybe we can do another battle with you know, the Empire versus Chaos, where we have like the Empire's final stand or something. I think that'd be pretty cool if we were to do that. I mean, again, it's not like Chaos. They only have 1,400 men left. So out of the 27,000 they had or whatever, did they raise more men? I feel like the numbers are different. Because this is, yeah, they must have. Did the Empire get more? How could the Empire get more men though? I'm really confused. I swear they didn't have this many. Because that's 28,000 men almost now, in total. Like literally just shy of 28,000 men. I don't know. I didn't think they had any spells to gather more men. Maybe they have like a reinforcement spell or something. Who knows? Because that'd be a pretty cool way of doing something for like the Empire, giving like Cole Franz the ability to call reinforcements and bring them to the battlefield. and they just kind of come on, almost like summoning the dead, but they come on like the edge of the battlefield, and they kind of act as like just like more reinforcements turning up. That'd be really, really cool. And there we go, a Pyrrhic victory for Chaos, but a victory nonetheless. I mean, who cares if it's Pyrrhic if it was won? Yeah, the Chaos losing almost 9,000 of their 11,000. And the Empire as well, losing 14,500 of their 17,000. So that's pretty crazy. The numbers have changed, I swear, since when we started this battle. Or maybe I'm just a little bit blind. If we take a look at the kills, we can see Archeon getting almost 600 kills. The Chaos Marauders not doing bad, 200 kills. Chaos Warriors 500. Oh my god, the Chosen mode. This Chosen unit getting over 1,000 kills. Also the Dragon Ogres over 1,000 kills. I guess the Empire couldn't deploy their halberds to the battle. Then if we take a look at the Empire Warriors, we can see this unit of swordsmen getting 7 kills out of the possible 11,000. Not very good whatsoever. This unit, the Old Dwarf Griffins getting 620 kills. Colfran's 309, the Warrior Priest 202. But overall, not a crazy amount of kills. No one really racking up the high hundreds. Besides this one right here, the Great Swords, almost 900 kills. That's the best killing unit for the Empire. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, be sure to drop a like and a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.